Hello! Welcome back to the channel. Today is a continuation of us moving out and we're staying down on the Strip. Even better, we're staying at the Embassy Suites, that is Embassy Suites Las Vegas Convention Center. So let's go take a room tour. So I'm going to kick off this review by saying the whole room smells like old man sweat. You know that permeating, old sweaty sheets? That is what the room smells like now. We're only here for a couple days, so we'll kind of suck it up and get past it. But it is very spacious, I'll give them that. And we do have a balcony. So we're going to get it started in this back little corner. So this is the entryway. There's no light, and actually when we go outside, we'll show you we're kind of down a hallway, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of an interesting choice to not put like any overhead lighting up here. Coming this way is like the main living room area. So again, you know, in terms of space, you've got a couch and you've got two chairs, only one with an ottoman though, so keep that in mind. You can't both have an ottoman. But I will say the space is really big, but again, huge downside, and this is just for Vegas hotels in general. All we have is this one lamp out here and the one overhead back behind Gary. That's it for this huge space. There's no window here. There's a window here, but once the sun goes down, it's gonna be definitely on the darker side in here. Now let's show you the dining / tip TV area. Now here is the next half of the room. Like I said, this room is pretty big in terms of space. We do have a dining room table. It has two chairs and one computer chair. And then behind us, we have a little dresser situation that has like a small, probably 40-inch TV on it. Definitely on the older side. These are like early 2000s style TVs, but again, we'll make do. It is what it is. Over here, we have like a little wet bar kitchenette, so to speak. It does have a mini fridge, which some of these are like hit or miss, honestly, in terms of how cool or freezy they make your stuff. But we do have that. Nothing under there. And in here, we have a microwave and a safe. So that's cool. Always nice to have a microwave in case you got leftovers to heat up. And then, don't know what you would use that drawer for, but there is a drawer there. We do have an ice bucket and a little cheap coffee maker. This thing has definitely seen better days. It's growing things. It's kind of gross. But next up, let's go take a look at the bathroom. So here we are in the dim bathroom. Literally the only lights we have are these two sconces on either side. There's no overhead light in the shower, so it is definitely a bit on the dark and drabby side. One sink definitely has a lot of room. I personally would prefer if they had a double sink in here because it just makes getting ready easier when you have two people. We do have some towels and extra toilet paper, tissues, and a hairdryer down here, and yep. That's pretty much it. And it's just like your standard size tub. It does look like there's shampoo and conditioner in the shower and body wash. So they do give you all three amenities here. So that's the bathroom. Next up, we're gonna go check out the bedroom. So we've made it to the last part of the room, which is the bedroom. So we do have a king size bed. Surprisingly, we got 4 pillows. That doesn't always happen with a Hilton. There is a TV in here as well, same TV that's out there, definitely on the smaller side. And we have a little vanity over here, which is kind of an interesting touch. I'm gonna be honest, it looks really old. There is a standing mirror here. We do have nightstands on both sides of the bed, so that's always a nice touch. There is no alarm clock, but I feel like hotels are moving towards taking away alarm clocks. There are no USB plugs in this room because this room has not been updated at all whatsoever. And there is a armoire like cabinet in here, which appears to have an extra blanket that's not sealed, a luggage rack, ironing board, some hangers, and an iron. Usually they seal the blankets up between guests so that way you know like it's been cleaned, but I don't know that that really matters at this hotel. Next up, we'll show you guys the balcony, I guess, as like the last little final bonus touch to the room. So here we are out on the balcony, as you guys can see. If I face this way, I can see the like golf course that like backs up to the Wynn and the Encore. You've got Resorts World. You got the Renaissance Hotel, Westgate back there, and then apartments, basically, that kind of surround this. Now, in terms of like going out and walking around at night, this isn't necessarily the safest area to be walking around at night, but during the daylight, I don't see any problem with it because it's daylight. But after the sun goes down, I don't know if I would be out walking around out here. It's like in an interesting location. The convention center is right over there, so they do have a shuttle that'll take you over there. They also have a shuttle here that will take you to the Fashion Show Mall, which is the Strip. So interesting enough, they've got some transportation options to get you where you want to go. So next up, we're going to go take a look around the actual hotel, so stick around.
See you in here if you want to learn more about their amenities. Here is the lobby. Check it out. There's a couple floors above us, but we're almost at the top. Look at that. So that's what the walkways and stuff look like to the rooms. And a lot of the rooms have these weird like glass windows things. Definitely remind me of like an old school hotel. But for some odd reason ours doesn't. So they do have soda machines on every level, $2.75 for a 16 ounce. And then you got your ice-o-matic.
It's warm in here.
It is warm in here. Interesting part about this hotel is they do have a shuttle that'll take you down to the Strip at the Fashion Show Mall, and it stops one other place too. So if you want to use that, that's an option for your transportation as well. But you need to sign up, and there's no guarantee it's actually going to pick you up. Here's the entrance to the MBC Suites. I'll check out that. And there it is. There's valet here too, in case you want that. And here's the lobby, everybody. And there's the check-in. There's a market. Not too bad. And then there's the big stairway. Here is the eats at the happy hour, I guess. There's some vegetables, and then there's some popcorn. Let's go check it out. So we went to the bar last night, and in the Embassy Suites, it was an interesting experience. The first thing is the snacks that you get at the happy hour are basically like a concierge lounge during the day. They had pretzel, goldfish, 2 different types of popcorn. One was caramel, I think one was white cheddar. And then they had
Chips and salsa. But
they had a fourth one in the thing. And then they had like carrots, celery, and some ranch. So it was really weird. They had a trail mix. That was the other one they had.
Oh, trail mix, yeah. It wasn't very good.
Yeah,
honestly.
That's being polite.
And I don't really know that it was worth it. And the bartenders were not nice. Yeah,
that's what I was going to say. The bartenders were not really nice. We actually ordered a drink outside of the happy hour. Mm-hmm. It was $25 for a beer and a mule. Mm-hmm. And the mule was basically a pre-cocked it. She just basically poured it into the thing, out of the lime, and that was kind of it.
Yep. There was no love.
Yeah. So it was not the greatest experience. It's an interesting setting to sit at. It's on the 3rd floor, so you're kind of open to the lobby and open to above, but it's kind of on its own. That's not too bad, but it's not really worth it. If that's what you're going out of your way for that, I would definitely not recommend that.
This hotel.
Yeah. And when we talk about customer service, so yesterday I also tried to send a letter because we're moving, and I had to send a change of address stuff. And normally with hotels, you just be like, hey, can you just put this in your outgoing mail? And they're like, yeah, no problem. This one, she's like, I don't know if we get mail every day. I don't think that's how the mail works, and I'm not sure where you'd put it. Come to find out, there was a letterbox right behind me where she could have just said, put the letter in there, and it would have gone out. Or she just could have took it, because we went down there the next day, talked to somebody else, and like, yeah, sure, I'll put it in outgoing mail. No problem.
Yeah, it was not very nice.
So I want to do a little bit of update because we've been here a couple days. Stay tuned, and we'll give you our final thoughts in the end about the overall hotel experience. Jacuzzi. Here is the jacuzzi.
There's the inside pool and an outside.
Yeah, the inside pool is the jacuzzi because it is heated and you can feel. We did bring our sunscreens here. So maybe that was a heated pool. Maybe this is the jacuzzi.
Is the jacuzzi.
Yeah, it's really kind of small. There's the outside. So you're like right at the parking lot. There's the Spear in the distance. That's kind of cool. Got some seats out here.
Sit out here and like watch the Sphere.
Oh, there's the monorail.
We're trying to really find the positives in this place.
Yeah. The pool's not clean. I don't know if that's a positive.
Well, I was saying the Sphere. The Sphere here is the positive. The fact that it backs up to a beer, cigarettes, and video poker place, and then a rundown apartment complex.
Here are the menus for that grill. Sandwiches.
Like a good turkey too.
Personal pan pizzas.
Doesn't look terrible. We're supposed to be able to get this room service too, by the way.
Yeah.
We can start drinking. It says the terrace bar opens at 4, so.
Here's that lobby area for you again. There's check-in over there. There's like a Starbucks to your left here. Guest services. And then it kind of opens up to this big area with the elevators. Fitness center open 24 hours. Let's go check it out. So the fitness center has some standard treadmills, 3 ellipticals, 1 recumbent bike, some balls, giggity. Workout machine, free weights. Good old Peloton has Hilton's guarantee you to at least have 1 Peloton. And then a couple benches. Here's the work center. There's 2 laptops. And then there's a couple of scan-to chargers. Interesting. Check out the lobby decoration. Not 100% sure what this is, but it's kind of neat to check out. It's on every level. Going up. Balls! Balls! I say balls! More balls. Let's get more light than our whole room does. We asked for extra pillows when we got here, and I forgot to put these on film. This is how tiny these pillows are. They're just like little throw pillows. It's interesting. Now the pillows on our bed are king size bed pillows, but these for some reason are just tiny little throw pillows. So if you ask for extra pillows, these are the pillows they're gonna give you. All right, that concludes our stay at the Embassy Suites. We're actually already in Sacramento, so if you want to see that hotel, check it out in the show notes below. But what did you think of the Embassy?
Embassy Suites was probably one of the nastiest hotels I've stayed at in a very long time. And that is from staff to the food quality to the cleanliness of the room, and even right down to the area. It smelled like trash.
Yeah, when we opened the window, it did stink like trash. I can't imagine what it smells like in the summer months when it's 110 degrees. I don't think I'd recommend. I would highly recommend avoiding it then. My complaints, the staff was horrible. It was just...
They were not friendly.
They were not friendly. They were not helpful. You would ask them simple questions that they could easily answer, and they would act like you were inconveniencing him. The snacks, I call it the snacks, but it's sort of that convenient hour, happy hour thing, is not worth it and disappointing. And if you get outside of that, the drinks are ridiculously overpriced. So definitely don't recommend that.
And the bartenders weren't friendly.
The room was dirty and smelly. It did get a little bit better when they changed the air filter, but not enough to make me want to stay there.
Yeah, the air filter was absolutely disgusting.
A couple of the good things, though. Plenty of space. So it is
huge.
A big room. Good water pressure. And that's about it.
That's it. It had room, it had water pressure, and you were kind of close to both ends of the strip.
Yeah, so if you do Uber or Lyft or whatever, it's not too bad for that.
And you can see the Sphere.
You can see the Sphere.
It's very close to the Sphere, actually.
If you get a certain room, you can actually get good views, which we were supposed to have, but then they swapped us out because someone clearly gave them some money. So.
And they do have a shuttle to the strip. It takes you to the mall.
And we talked about that in the video.
And they have a shuttle that will take you to the Westgate.
Yep, but they don't guarantee they can pick you up. So if you take the shuttle, know that they might not be able to pick you up.
So overall, I wouldn't recommend it. I think there are better hotels that you can stay at in the Las Vegas area, but if you're looking for somewhere and you want to roll the dice, go for it.
Yeah, and if you like this video, hit that thumbs up.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
And ring that notification bell so you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week.
And we'll come and get you guys for the next one.
Ain't that the truth? Baby Ruth. Bye everybody.